One of the things that we have heard many times was get engaged, get involved, and the representative, the speaker from Uganda told us, participate, participate, participate. So thank you for bringing up again the how can I say, the way to move forward. Now, let's welcome Brian Gerrard. Brian is the co-founder and chief executive officer at BAE. I hope BAE or BAE. I hope I pronounce BAE. Yes. At the age of 25, Brian became the co-founder and chief executive officer of BAE before anyone else. That is, BAE stands for before anyone else. He has led the company in becoming one of the fastest growing social platforms in the world. The award-winning business has picked as top application in the United States and top 50 lifestyle app in 20 African Caribbean countries. So let's welcome Brian Gerrard and listen to him.
Thank you all for having me. I want to start today by talking about how to overcome failure as you begin the next chapter of your life as young leaders. Do not fear failure. Do not fear struggle. Instead, use them like a plant does water in the sun to grow. In the ever-changing global economy that we all live in, one's ability to take on risk has become a necessity for our own survival. For me, taking on risk meant quitting my job, liquidating my savings, and even convincing family members to do the same. 2 years ago, I started working on a small tech company in my tiny Brooklyn apartment just over the water. Now, I'm the CEO of a multi-million-dollar tech company with multiple employees and a top-ranked mobile app in over 25 countries. But what allowed me to all of a sudden decide to no longer fear failure or struggle? Well, I'd like to share my secret with you all. Relinquish your ego at all costs. It is the only thing that holds you back from being free enough to find your purpose. For me, letting go of my ego meant admitting that growing up in a nice home, going to great schools, and succeeding in sports and academics as a young adult had become nothing but excuses. Nothing worth having in life will ever be handed to you, and I suffered from the handicap of thinking that my childhood accolades would translate into the adult world. I was nearly fired from my first 2 jobs because I felt that I was above the sometimes menial and administrative tasks asked of me. My ego stopped me from proving myself to others, but most importantly, to myself. Instead of seeking out adversity, the soil of one's success, I naively expected networks and nepotism to fulfill me, and I was dead wrong. Relinquishing my ego is what made me successful, and failure set me free. I've been fortunate enough to call the foundation of my life structure failure. The wearier I was, the more dejected I felt while building my business, the higher I rose, the closer I got to my passion. I've been turning an idea into something the world can consume is absolutely fascinating to me. By just escaping my own ego, I was able to find my purpose and happiness. And just last year, I launched BAE, a social network that has connected people across the world. I've made more progress in getting what I want out of life in 1 year than I have in the last 26. I've been featured in Time Magazine, TechCrunch, Wall Street Journal, and even shared the stage with Mark Zuckerberg. Today I'm fortunate enough to be here with you future leaders and implore you to take the same journey of not fearing failure or struggle, but instead allowing it to fuel your growth. Thank you.